the disco dancing stud in Saturday Night Fever.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished him well.
He's played the jiving, cocaine-snorting gangster in Pulp Fiction. And now he's the one that Qantas wants to play ambassador for the Flying Kangaroo. John Travolta, welcome to Perth.
I'm happy to be here. I'm jet happy to be here.
I bet. I have to ask you, how did you feel when you were first asked to be the face of Qantas?
Oh, I was elated, to say the least, because I've always loved Qantas. It's always been one of my favorite, if not my favorite airline, for a lot of different reasons. I collected memorabilia as a child and the history of all the airlines. I was a kind of airline geek, as I would call it in the States, you know. And I was obsessed with the idea that Qantas had the longest over-water routes, and they had the best safety record, and they had innovative engineering, marks in their history. And to be asked to be the face of the best airline in the world was just beyond
the maximum for you.
The maximum for me, honestly.
What is that obsession with air travel?
I don't know what it is. I just had it since I was 4 years old. And
some guys have cars and...
Yeah, well, I have that too, but not as much as airplanes, you know.
You flew yourself over here. How do you rate yourself as a pilot? Are you pretty good, or...?
I think I'm a good pilot. I mean, I've had the best instructors in the world train me, so I think that's helped a lot.
And he's not doing it tough. This is John Travolta's personal jet, an old Qantas 707, but it's probably more like a five-star hotel, with leather chairs, a king-size bed, shower, and a kitchen with not one, but 4 ovens. Well, your own plane is quite extraordinary, isn't it?
Thank you, yes.
What do you love most about it?
Gosh, there's so much I love about it. I've always loved the design of the 707 anyway. I've always thought it was a very sexy, sleek, airplane. In my particular plane, the interior is very special,
the king-size bed.
Oh, the bed, the rooms, the atmosphere, the galley. I mean, although I spend a lot of time in the cockpit, I still enjoy going back and having a meal and visiting with the passengers.
Is it nice flying like that with your family?
Love it. Love flying with my family. That's when I'm the happiest. I have all the people I love with me, and I am very content, and I'm doing what I love best with the people I love best. So, yeah, I adore it.
Flying by his side for more than 10 years is his wife Kelly Preston and their 2 children, Ella Blur and his son, named Jet, of course. In Hollywood, showbiz marriages don't last very long. What is the secret to that marriage, do you think?
Communication. Communication is a universal solvent for everything. Whether something works or doesn't work, communication will at least allow it to be what it should be. And I think that you communicate till something's solved, and that's what we do.
Do you have fights like other ordinary couples?
I think our disagreements are over things with the kids. Everything else we have pretty set. It might be, she has a fixed idea on how the kids should be in bed by a certain time. I don't. I don't know, I didn't go on a Burger King.
Nearly 50, John Travolta's acting career has spanned 3 decades, and there's no sign of it stopping.
I have one coming out with Sam Jackson called Basic. It's a military drama, and it's the first time I've been with Sam since Pulp Fiction.
Of all the movies that you've done, and there are many, which one's most fulfilled you, do you think?
Well, I know that Grease was definitely one that was very fulfilling for me because I had done the Broadway show, and I also had a lot of fun. And I got to meet Olivia, who is still a great friend of mine, and a great friend of my wife's. So.
You keep in touch with Olivia?
Oh, yeah,
John?
sure. I just had tea with her a month ago, as a matter of fact, at my house in Los Angeles.
So 2 of your leading ladies.
Yeah, 2 of my leading ladies, that's exactly right. Glad to see their friends.
Well, we wish you safe and happy travels, and thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.